I'm going to show you how to make a simple bar chart in Google Sheets. Open your sheet with your text labels in one column and your numbers in the next. Click cell A1 and drag down to B10. That highlights the header row and every data row you want in the chart. In this sheet, column A holds product names and column B holds units sold. Keep the header row inside the blue selection because Google Sheets reads that first row to label the chart. If you skip the headers, your bars come out named Series 1 and Series 2, and you'll have to open the chart editor and redo the data range to fix them cleanly. If your data has more than 10 rows, just drag to the last row in your range. The exact range doesn't matter as long as the headers and all the numbers are inside it. Now click Insert in the top menu bar. The menu sits between View and Format at the very top of the spreadsheet. A drop-down list opens underneath it. Click Chart. The list closes and a chart appears right on top of your sheet. On the right side, the Chart Editor panel slides out. That panel opens on the Setup tab. At the top is the Data Range field. It should already say A1 to B10 because that's the range you just selected. If it shows something different, click the grid icon and drag over your labels and numbers again. The grid icon is the small button right next to the data range text. A wrong data range here is the fastest way to get a chart that is missing half its bars or comes up blank. Below data range, find the chart type drop-down and click it. A long menu of chart styles expands. Google Sheets usually starts you on column chart, which is vertical bars. That's not wrong, but I'm switching this one to a horizontal bar chart. Scroll down the list until you reach the bar section. You'll see bar chart and column chart sitting together in that section. Click bar chart. The chart instantly changes from vertical columns to horizontal bars. Your labels now run down the left side, and each bar stretches to the right according to the number in column B. The legend at the top updates too. It shows units sold as the series name because that header row is what labeled it. I use bar chart when the category names are long because the labels sit flat next to the bars instead of getting cut off or angled underneath a vertical chart. If you want vertical bars instead, pick column chart. But for product names, bar chart is easier to read. Look at the chart now. The horizontal axis automatically scales to fit your numbers, and the chart editor still shows chart type as bar chart on the Setup tab, so you know you picked the right orientation. The chart itself is done. Now let me show you 4 follow-ups people usually need right after. Start with the title. Double-click the chart title, highlight the default text, delete it, and type monthly sales by product. Press enter. The new title appears on the chart. If the title field does not respond, make sure you click directly on the title text, not the chart background. A clear title is worth the extra 10 seconds because the default title usually just repeats the column name and doesn't tell anyone what the chart actually shows. Next, move the chart so it isn't covering your data. Click the white space around the bars, not on a bar itself, and drag the chart to the side. If it feels cramped, pull one of the corner handles outward. The bars resize with it and the labels stay readable. If the bars are grouped the wrong way, click the chart, then in the Chart Editor Setup tab, click the checkbox that says Switch Rows and Columns. The bars regroup instantly. That's the fix when you wanted the labels on the left, but Google put them on the bottom instead. And if you want to change the bar color, click the Customize tab in the Chart Editor, open Series, and pick a new color from the dropdown. The bars update as soon as you choose one. I usually leave the default color for a simple chart, but if it's going into a report, match your brand color here. If this helped, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.